This channel is for immature audiences only. It is not for children, only for childish adults. We might play some video games that kids also like, but we say words like fuck and shit with alarming frequency and make crude, inappropriate, and morbid jokes all the damn time. Level 0 NPCs assumes no responsibility if your idiot spawn watches this and gets traumatized.
It's so funny to just refuse to sync and then try to talk weird the whole time.
I'm feeling excited.
Like,
you know?
anticipate people's questions and answer them before they ask, so it's just truly impossible to sync.
Just interrupt everybody all the time.
Yeah, and like say something and then stop as if someone interrupted you, but no one did.
Luke would kill me. Kill me.
I wouldn't be super happy about it.
No, you wouldn't.
What I love too is that there's like there's such a thing as like a victimless crime, so to speak, but that's a motiveless crime.
That's my
It's
favorite kind of crime.
Full motiveless crime.
Oh,
I guess that's what a prank is. A motiveless crime.
Motiveless crime. I love it. Hey, holy shit! Welcome back, everyone. I didn't see you there.
Hey. It happens.
I still can't see you.
We recorded another episode, or we are in the process of doing so.
Yeah,
But eventually we will have recorded it, and by the time you're seeing it, it will have been recorded in the past. Hello.
Yeah, unless something really horrible happened in between now and then.
God, that could happen, eh?
Yeah, anything could happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got anything bad could happen at any time.
Like, the world feels like it's ending slow, but it could start ending faster.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. It's absolutely true.
Hey everyone, look, listen,
Hi.
and watch. Hey, it's good to be back. Sorry about the last few weeks. Sorry, eh?
At least one of those I was sincerely not well enough to record anyway, so, it was a joint effort.
Yeah, that's true. And I was, as soon as you said that you weren't feeling bad, I felt like a bad friend, because my first thought was, oh, thank fuck. But then I was like, okay, I should really check it out.
I'm glad you're not doing well.
But my second thought immediately after that was like, okay, I should really check up on him, see how he's doing. But yeah, my first thought was like, okay, because I really felt like I was gonna die last week. I really did. So I'm glad that I'm much better now. I don't know where this energy's coming from. But
Your wellness inconveniences me.
Yeah, but yeah, you doing better now, Alex? You feeling?
Yeah.
Good.
That's weirdly tentative answer. I had my cortisol levels really, really cranked up by technical issues this week. Like every time, your biorhythms kick in, now it's time to work. I feel the productivity happening. Let's solve some problems. And then it's like a fucking obstacle course of weird computer issues every time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you're feeling better. How's it?
Yeah.
How's everybody else? Luke, how you doing?
Yeah, doing okay. I mean, I've had my own weird machine computer issues recently, and I have placed a curse upon the souls of every single person that works at Adobe. But otherwise, nothing out of the ordinary.
There is no place in the kingdom of heaven for anyone who works at Adobe.
No. They should be ashamed of themselves. Like, I lived not far from their headquarters and had a friend whose father worked for Adobe. And you know what, Jackie, love you. You should be ashamed of your father. And yourself for being part of that.
And yourself. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love you, but, you should be contrite about that.
Do more, do better.
So you're having a lot of trouble with Adobe recently.
I'm not, like everyone is, but me more particularly than normal this week because, I use Photoshop and Premiere Elements 2018 to do most of my editing, And I decided, because my C drive is very small, to move them off of my C drive where I had originally installed them to a different drive. But it turns out that you can only uninstall and then reinstall to a new location. And 2018 doesn't like to activate in the year of our Lord 2024.
No.
So I'm, for the moment, and most likely editing this video, running on a 7-day trial, and I'm not sure what's going to happen at the end of that.
Yay!
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry.
We'll see. So like you try to install it, and it goes to this thing and says, oh, well, you have to sign into your Adobe account. And I mean, like, okay, fine, whatever, they need to authenticate. But then, like, it goes to this basically 404 page and says you need to update your browser. I'm like, I do not need to update my browser when your software is 6 years old. It won't get beyond that. You can force, like, I had to turn off my Wi-Fi and disable my Wi-Fi adapter, and it's like, oh, are you having trouble logging in? You can still install the application, but you're going to need to be on a 7-day trial. But there's this offline authentication thing where they, like, give you a really complicated and long request code, and you're supposed to put it into this, like, Adobe website where they generate a hashed response code that's like your request code plus the serial number. And anyway, that didn't authenticate.
Good. Yeah. That's good.
I'm probably going to have to contact Adobe customer support. And the likeliest scenario is they're going to tell me buy newer Adobe software, to which point I'm going to tell them to, shove their head down a fucking garbage disposal.
You're gonna try to say that, but you're just gonna open your mouth and a beam of light is gonna leave your mouth and just arc around the globe to where they are and just just annihilate that whole city block.
Adobe is also going to use all of our material for machine learning too. So that's good.
That's true.
That's good. Yeah. I mean, they already are.
Yeah, updated their terms of service to make it so that, you're not allowed to use Adobe software unless you are also consenting for them to, steal your content and use it to train AI.
So yeah, because, well, they already have all of our finished stuff that's ever been published. But now they're going to have access to our works in progress, which is a real relief. Take out the middleman. Now we don't even need to post them. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, one of the few ways that we could definitively show that we were not, like, using AI to do art is by showing the work in progress. But now, like, they're probably going to roll out a thing where it's like, this will also generate a work in progress, so people can't call you mean names when you try to pass off AI art as real art.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hey, Julia.
Hi.
How are you feeling? How you doing?
Goodness. So Adobe, right? Like, I'm working on my key art, like the last piece, like the last asset, the last piece of this puzzle that I've been working on for more than 6 years. And Photoshop is deciding that it wants to start freezing and crashing. And if it stops, and it can't, I mean, I'll have to just get something else to finish this key art possibly, but I was saying to you guys before the recording, this key art file is literally like 12 megabytes, and why it shouldn't crash anything, let alone Adobe. And I'm using Photoshop Creative Cloud, so it's like their new thing, and I don't complain when they put things different places and change things around. I'm just like, okay, whatever, just figure this out and then move on. But then the thing starts to break down around me, and I'm like, I'm in the home stretch over here, and you're making this so hard for me. My file takes 12 seconds to save. Why is this happening? This file is nothing. So I'm a little bit worried, because it does feel like things are kind of deteriorating at a rapid pace, and I'm so close to just being done with what I'm doing that it just makes me more nervous about that. And tomorrow my release, my big news, but I don't know. This is gonna air after the big news. I have to call it the big news vaguely, but it's gonna be the release date announcement from a game, and so that's gonna be out in the open all of a sudden, and then.
And then that's
as of airing this episode yesterday, you were on the IGN Spotlight, was it?
IGN, like their live event thingy, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Manu trailer with the release date, and just, oh geez, you guys. And I'm starting to like dissociate a little bit here and there, and
I know that feeling of dread when it seems like forces outside of your control are conspiring against you. Your fucking software that you've been using the whole time with no problems all of a sudden is full of evil bugs.
Yeah, and I lost a little bit of work progress on the Kira the other night. It was not that much, but just enough to make me angry. Because it just crashed for no, and I'm just like, and then I went, and so I had been saving it because I save obsessively, but for some reason I had lost all those save steps, and had been only till like the last time I'd opened Photoshop. So all my careful saving came to naught. I had to just...
One of the things that inspired me to become a technical artist is anytime I have to do something twice or do something over again, my brain can think of no response more sort of tame and measured than finding and killing God himself. So if anytime I have to do something twice, I will stay up all night for multiple nights writing a stupid robot to do it for me. So if I'm doing a piece of work and the software loses it, it's full saltwater crocodile death roll. It's
and they can't even blame it on old software because it's new.
No, it's new. And they had the nerve when I opened it back up to have like to append to that file name recovered. Like, recovered nothing.
You recovered shit all.
We recovered this file from a few days ago. How's that for you?
Yeah, last time you opened this thing. So yeah, so I'm saving like my usual 3 different places and being super careful and more scared as the closer I get to finishing this. Anyway, so I'm fine, I guess.
Oddly, in addition to having had no problems with Photoshop, I also taught myself Illustrator for fun. So I have the total opposite Adobe experience.
Oh, man. Are you okay?
Yeah, well, I've always been fond of vector art because I'm a Martian.
Also, Illustrator is way better than it used to be. Like back in the old days, it was unusable in the old days, and now it's way better now. It's actually closer to Photoshop now. I find. Do you find that, Alex?
I didn't know it well back in the day. I would use it now and then when I needed to generate a vector file, not just vector art, but like a vector format image.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do in Photoshop. So yeah, I didn't use it extensively enough to know how good or bad it was back in the day. But yeah, it was very cool. I posted some of my artwork on the Discord for those on the Discord.
Join the Discord today.
Most of you listening have already seen it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I should add a thing that flashes the Discord on screen for a little while.
So everybody's doing great then. Everybody's hanging in there.
So yeah, hey everybody who's waiting for some more not even Colonel's Bequest. That one's over. Dagger of Amon Ra. We needed. This is our social time, so we also do a little decompression on the air, as it were. So hi.
It's been a few weeks,
back.
So we're all just
it's
catching
been a
up.
while.
Yeah.
Put a little text warning up earlier, Luke. That's just like, just so you know, we're going to be complaining about Adobe for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I'll make a chapter for it.
Like I've been going to my night classes, but tonight I don't know what it is. There's something inside me.
We need a little bit of mystery and murder.
Me. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good. I don't know why. Maybe I sucked it all out of you guys.
That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. Feeling good. Yeah. Feeling like old me. Feeling like young Matt. Maybe I just needed a few weeks away. Who knows? You guys are all wet. You guys are all in a worse mood. I'm sorry, but I'm feeling good. Feeling good.
I'm too tired to be in a truly bad mood.
That's true.
You know where I'm at? I can describe it exactly. it does feel like the world is ending. It's just hard to give a shit that it's ending, right? Like, the world is ending, and I'm kind of glad that it's ending. I think it fucking deserves to end. So it's hard to be upset about it.
I feel
I've had enough.
I'd be real sad if the world ended today.
That's alone in that sentiment.
There's so much to love and so much to see. So many things I haven't done yet. Anyway, listen. Let's play some fucking video
Let's
game.
play some Dagger of Amon Ra.
Yeah. Wait, didn't we just
Alright,
fucking
so
do
we're-
this?
We're a little bit back because you can't save in certain rooms in the game for some reason, but we'll be fine.
Yeah,
You
what's
we're
going
just gotta,
on?
We just got to get back into Carrington's office so
Oh.
that we can eavesdrop on a conversation that happens in this room.
Oh.
So apparently people are following us right now.
Oh, yeah, totally. Okay.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember a goddamn thing that happened last time. Not a
Yeah.
goddamn thing.
Oh, this.
You hear muffled voices coming through the door to Yvette's office. Now we need to cup the door.
Cup it.
Cup it.
Oh, Dr. Smith, I appreciate your help so much.
Oh, what was this guy? What was
I don't
this
know.
guy's voice again?
I think it was an Edwin.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that was the other guy.
Oh.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
But surely
I
you
think
can
he was-
spare the time to help me move my desk, no?
Was he our Christopher Walken?
Oh.
No, he wasn't
Oh.
fast walking.
Oh, there is a terrible stain on the rug. I don't want it to show. We don't have to move the desk very far.
Oh. Ow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did you hurt yourself?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm bleeding. You owe me one. I forget this fucking guy.
But of
oh, was
course,
he?
Mr. Smith, I'll do anything you say. Anything.
Was he? Was
Didn't
he
I
Marlon
let you
Brando?
in when you asked? Didn't I
maybe.
Yeah.
keep your secrets?
Ooh.
I don't know what you sounded like either.
Yeah, I suppose you.
Oh my god.
And I'm sorry about bleeding on your carpet. At least it will blend in with the old stain. What is that anyway?
Oh, it is only strawberry jam.
That was almost Jake from Blue Force.
I know. You want to know that?
Probably not, Miss Dr. Smith. Now, let's go to your place.
Fuck.
Am I having a nightmare right now?
I honestly, I don't think I could have fucked that up more.
It was weird and surreal. Every now and then being friends with Matt is like having a nightmare. Not because it's like unpleasant, but just because it's like, am I awake right now? Like, should I like try to activate my adrenal gland and wake myself up? Like,
Darn right. Hey, well, Julia, you were a consummate professional. There. You handled that all the way through. I just messed it up. I dropped the ball.
I could only remember what he wasn't.
I fucked the dog on that.
He
one.
wasn't fast walking. He looks
No.
like fast walking is the guy who looks like one of the dead presidents, you know?
Yes. It's because we did this guy later, and
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's true.
I think he
was
might
one of
have
the
been
last characters to
Marlon.
show up.
I think he might have been Marlon Brando. I think I might have.
but anyway, it's too late now. Fucked it up. It's forever in the books. It's in
I'm only
stone.
just now noticing how similar your Marlon Brando and Jake from Blue Force are.
You'll have to be careful. Yes, you have to be more measured with.
If you lose confidence, you
Brando.
become
If you lose confidence,
Jake.
you become Jake. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
My,
my goodness.
my favorite part about
Wow.
Jake is that he'll get tired halfway through a paragraph and sort of make base camp and try for the top in the morning. Just take a deep breath and try again.
My father was Sonny Bones. It is a secret I will take to the grave. Nobody will know.
It's truly the voice of a nerd who is also a cartoon duck.
ASMR.
What you got there, Matt?
It's a bubbly. It's funny. I was reading somewhere the other day that bubbly is full of those harmful forever chemicals. So
Yay!
just
The-
another thing. Oh, an intercom.
The
Oh.
intercom crackles, and you hear...
Ernie, it's Olympia. The release valve in number 13 seems to be jammed. Take a look at it when you have the chance. Is it the bisphenols? Or is it the phthalates in the buble?
Oh, it's I think, both.
Yay! Oh my goodness,
I
two
don't
for
know.
one.
It's one of those.
What flavor?
Burn. Currently, I'm drinking the pamplemousse flavor.
Pamplemousses.
I love these two henchmen in the foreground.
So, anyways, I says.
This curious device is a lasso at the end of a pole used for the humane capture of snakes in the wild, or wild snakes, or something like that.
Good. That was.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Was it halfway under the desk? I don't know why she bent over like that.
Yeah.
Hey, where's our boyfriend? I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh Jesus, yeah, I don't know. He's missing in action. We're supposed to talk to Eddie now, but there's a chance he's not in the room. So even though there's no other entrance to it, say that like if he's not there, just leave and come back.
Did we rifle through his toolbox?
Not just yet. Do you wanna?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, let's take a look.
These
wire cutters.
The skeleton
Yes.
in the foreground is sort of like the thin, like, you know, high-voiced henchman, and then the bear is like the bumbling, you know, the in 101 Dalmatian terms, the skeleton is the Horus and the bear is the Jasper.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, let's go ahead and take a look. A rare skeletal specimen of the saber-toothed jackalope discovered high on the frozen slopes of Mount Everest.
Everest.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Hey
favorite.
guys, I'm a jackalope. Wow. I'm from Mount Everest, so I'm actually Nepalese. Extinct for over 20,000 years, scientists speculate that this jackalope was in the process of climbing the highest peak in the Himalayas when it died suddenly of arthritis.
It's a brutal way to die.
Let's take a look at the BR. It's a stuffed bear.
I missed the explanation of what this skeleton was. I was trying to look up whether I had gotten Horus and Jasper mixed up.
It was a jackalope.
Ah, I see.
Arthritic jackalope.
Yeah.
Arthritic Nepalese jackalope.
Nice.
A collection of Anasazi polychrome pottery from the cliff dwellings at Mesa Verde in Colorado.
Colorado.
Ernie's private boxed collection of World War I souvenirs.
Ooh.
It's a bust of Nefertiti, Egyptian queen of the 14th century BC and wife of the pharaoh Akhenaten. Wampeters, Foma, Granfaloons, and assorted oddments.
I think I did get Horus and Jasper mixed up. I think Jasper is the lean, cunning one. And Horus is the
Ooh.
stout, bumbling one.
Hold on, I got this door that's kind of doing an opening and closing thing because I have the window open. It's making a noise. I'm gonna secure that. I'll be right back.
Oh, I thought that
Okay,
was
I'll be
somebody
reading this
dropping
while you're
something
away. Yeah.
repeatedly.
A fine stuffed example of the African giant pouched rat, also known as the Gambian pouched rat, found from Gambia in the west of the Sudan and Kenya in the east and southwards to the Transvaal. Nearly 3 feet long, discovered by R. Meinertzagen, who tracked this rat for years before cornering it in a sleazy bar in Kenya.
Back.
Welcome back.
I'm sorry. I just want
Two interesting skull specimens from early humans who don't need them anymore. 2,000 doodads. A mop, complete with bucket. Apparently, since they haven't been used for a while, since they're stuck to the floor.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Caught red-handed.
What's his voice sound like?
Oh shit! This is a private office. Please leave.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Mr. Leach. I thought this was just a storage room. I'll leave now. Why is that opening and closing? I put a 10-pound weight in front of that door. What's going on?
Miss Bow, please return.
Bye. Okay, I'm gonna put a 5-pound weight in front of the 10-pound. I'll be right back.
Door's locked. Jesus. Okay.
I really assumed that
Missed
skeleton was
opportunity
some
to
kind of
talk to
dinosaur.
Ernie. I'm just gonna take a quick look here to make sure that I didn't miss anything important because we got ourselves locked out of his office here.
I got 19 outdated driver.
I am so sorry.
This is what I mean about it being like a weird dream. This is full of like non sequiturs.
19 outdated driver. Let's see what driver easy has to say about that. I bet you I got more outdated drivers.
Every now and then I wonder if like I'm drowning or something and my entire friendship with Matt is just the lights in my brain going out one at a time.
We all feel like that a little bit every once in a while.
That's why
Like,
you bring me along.
I have a memory of going to work at summer camp and jumping in the pool because some of the kids were being like slowpokes, and I was trying to set a good example of participation by just jumping in the pool during like swim time, you know, and then remembering that I didn't know how to swim, and I just sank to the bottom like a rock and sort of walked back to the shallow end, and then learned to swim over the course of the summer. But maybe I'm still in that pool.
Maybe you never left the pool. This is the mammalogy laboratory.
Mammalogy.
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 The word wildebeest is stenciled on the crate's label. You're not quite curious enough to open up the crate and see what a wildebeest looks like. It was this tiny little crate, so that would not be a normal-sized wildebeest. The word hippo has been stenciled on this crate's label, but somehow you find it difficult to believe that there's a whole hippo in this box. But not that there's a whole wildebeest in this fucking little one. Okay. The word gorilla has been stenciled across the label of this large crate. Somebody's crossed out gorilla and scrawled Sasquatch underneath. Curator humor. Gorilla.
It's time.
It's Daisy, the ferret.
It's time. It's time to use your snake catcher.
It's time
Roll
to
initiative.
snake catch the ferret.
Yeah.
The poster outlines basic dissection and preservation techniques. You scan it quickly just in case you decide to make a change in your career. Fuck it, yeah, let's do this. Ferret catcher. Get her. Get her.
Fuck off.
Squeak, squeak, chuckle, squeak. Olympia's ferret. Daisy, can I just pick her up? Daisy will furiously flash across the floor on her fleet ferret feet if you try to catch her.
But we used a tool. We had a whole implement just for
We had
that.
a whole thing.
Well, there's also a snake that we can potentially catch with the snake catcher.
I'm pinching the
Same.
bridge of my nose right now. You
Yeah,
need to
is it
picture
working?
No, I'm just, my happiness is draining, finally.
What caused that? Is it the ferret?
It's the lack of not being able to use the snake catcher for the ferret.
The trunk has a name tag identifying it as part of Carrington's personal luggage. Beside it is another sticker emblazoned with the logo Andrea Doria.
Even though
The trunk is locked.
even though I don't know what we would do if we caught the ferret.
I'm struck by the image of you taking the snake catcher, clicking on the ferret, and Laura just bashing the ferret with it like a club. Just
That's not what I meant.
A full bottle of Dr. Moribund's guaranteed snake oil. You pick it up and place it in your purse. You never know when you're going to need some snake oil.
What's that sack on top of the...
This one?
Yeah.
Somebody's lunch. It's a slack plaster.
A slack of
sometime-
pastor.
Planster, yeah, sometimes used for making molds.
Yeah.
Just get a fucking sack of plaster. You have no use for a sack of plaster.
That is fair.
Fuck you, I don't have a use for a sack of plaster.
Plaster's so fucking heavy, though. Do you
The
guys
door to the
ever
Mammalogy Lab's cold storage locker.
What do you guys
Fuck
know about
yes, let's take a look
plaster?
what's inside there?
open it?
That when it's from Paris, it's somehow special.
Mmm.
Yeah.
True.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck yes. Meat? You pick it up and place it in your purse. Oh, yeah, raw meat in my purse.
Is this Ziggy meat?
Oh, if we wrap it around the bone, can we get like a comical Flintstones-style bone thing?
Bloop
Well, it is
doop.
an interesting approach. It serves no practical purpose other than for
Glooby
temporary
doop
amusement.
boop.
At least they got the temporary amusement bit, so
Glooby
I'm happy
doopy
about that.
doopy doop boop boop. Is that?
Glooby doop. boop,
Do we
boop.
already have cheese, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take that meat and that bone and gradually reconstruct the original dinosaur.
Don't
Hey
touch it, you don't know where it's
guys.
been. The cabinet is empty. All the equipment is out on the work desk. Shelves line the walls of the lab.
Yeah.
There's an odd assortment of tools hung on the wall. Some of the more hideous-looking implements are probably used for the practice of taxidermy. None of them appear particularly useful to you.
You don't know
The
that.
tools are meant for esoteric activities, such as gutting thickly furred mammals. Therefore, you have no use for them.
You don't know that.
Fuck you, I
Fuck it,
don't.
I'm
Yeah,
leaving.
don't
Wait a
tell
minute,
me.
I'm going to root for the trash. The canister is clearly empty and too heavy to be moved around. Okay, can't root through that trash. Wait a minute, what's this thing?
Gutting thickly furred mammals is all I'm into.
Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to be a mammalogy lab? Well, now you know how it feels.
Hey. Oh.
All right.
Hmm.
Okay. This is the most concerning room, and it's not hidden at all.
It's a troubling escalation in the
It really
events of
is.
Yeah.
A full bottle of Dr. Moribund's guaranteed snake oil. The walkthrough, for what it's worth, says that if it is not full, you can fill it up from the container on the bench. So apparently that's random.
Oh.
Weird. Huh.
Can we...
It will let us polymorph into a snake once a day.
Just need to pour it all over ourselves.
When you're with the Flintstones, yabba yabba dabba dabba do time.
Dabba 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 do time.
I'm
Oh
a
my
little
God.
astonished that's not a dinosaur in the foreground.
Okay,
All
I
the
was-
other skeletons are dinosaurs.
Ooh, alcohol
I was so
backbone.
confused. I thought I was so stupid because I thought the bear in the bottom right had a beard. And I just realized now that it's just the background. It's like the shelf background.
Oh, I love the Abe Lincoln beard on the bear. I didn't notice that, but that's great. That makes him even more of a henchman.
I can't
If,
unsee it.
if a beard is just fur on the chin, then the bear does have a beard.
Have
Just
you-
a slightly smaller beard than what you were
I
thinking.
thought he had a pointy beard. And I was like, what is
like
that?
like a Lenin beard.
Yes. Like,
That-
is he supposed to be like a dog or a bear? I was gonna ask, but I didn't want to sound stupid, and now I sound stupid anyway, so whatever.
That reminds me of the meme that's happening now of really, really like crazy bodybuilders, where they're like their little muscles by their neck, that look like a little man trying to escape out of a muscle suit. We'll just go.
Hey guys,
Just go look at
workers must seize the means of production.
it. Go. Because of Lenin. I get it. I get it. Look up bodybuilders. Look up a bodybuilder. Just do
Look
it.
up a bodybuilder.
Look up a bodybuilder.
The hey guys joke is my favorite one in the history of the show.
It's great.
Oh, here we go. Current VAT contents: Alcoholic Preservation Lab. 1. Koala bears. 2. Turtles. 3. Snakes. 4. Hippo. 5. Ground sloth. 6. Skunks. 7. Loch Ness monster. 8. Ostrich. 9. Lemmings. 10. Unicorn. 11. Creature from the Black Lagoon. 12. Rats. 13. Warthogs. 14. King Edward of Daventry.
Mm.
A lot of those are impossible.
It's
Not
disappointing.
a lot of them.
Is
A few
there-
of them, I guess.
Is there any specimen of a ground sloth, like, with enough flesh on it to preserve?
I don't know.
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, we don't even have any mammoth meat.
Yeah. Well, didn't we recently like find a preserved carcass of a mammoth in ice somewhere?
I don't think
I feel
so,
like we
but
did.
I see the unicorn now.
Yeah, that's the unicorn of question. Okay, so just as a point of note here, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to know this, but it says after you look at the listing on the desk and you've got the wire cutters and all that, see that VAT 13 contains warthogs. Go back out of the office, find VAT 13, then climb the ladder, and you'll find the real dagger.
Of course.
I don't know why the dagger is in the warthog tank, but is this that 4, 12, 11, 13? Instinct shapes floating in the murky liquid. Alright, well, let's go
Let's go.
retrieve the dagger from the warthog vat.
Oh shit!
And once we find the dagger, we're it, and we become the killer.
They did find a preserved mammoth. Look at his little fur. He's dead as fuck. He looks like a little.
As one does.
He looks like a little baby elephant.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's dead. They found him in 2022.
Oh, I'm running around with
Holy
the snake catching
shit!
thing. Wow, that thing is really fucking long.
I was not expecting these vats to be this big.
Yeah, that is enormous. And that's not how big it was on the last screen.
No.
Could it be? Yes. It's heavy. It's shiny. It's real gold. It's got a sharp point at one end. It's the Dagger of Amon Ra.
It's beautiful.
All right.
It is a lovely art asset.
It's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
It's very well drawn, yeah.
But, you know, why and stuff?
Didn't we already touch this thing earlier in the game?
We looked at it
You
in
pick
the
it up
gift
and
shop.
place it
In the
your
gift
purse.
shop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make no sense.
It doesn't make no sense.
Boy, the alcohol fumes sure are strong in here.
It doesn't make no sense at all.
None.
We didn't even follow a clue.
No.
No. Well, that's why I'm like, I wonder why I'm supposed to know this or how I'm supposed to know to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, was there a clue somewhere else that the walkthrough didn't tell me? Did Ernie know and
Maybe
was meant to tell us?
Maybe the walkthrough skipped clues that you don't have to get. Like,
I mean, yeah,
the
probably.
clue didn't unlock the thing, so you can just go right to it.
Yeah. Weird. It just says enter the mammalogy lab again, and then it says go back upstairs.
Okay.
Wow.
The term mammalogy sounds like a esoteric type of Mortal Kombat finisher, wherein you turn your opponent
shit.
into a mammal.
Fräulein Oh, sorry. This laboratory is dangerous and forbidden to the public. You will go now.
Oh, we actually have a... oh, wait. I'm working on it, dude. Come on. I clicked the thing. I had to find my walk icon. Slow your roll. Chill your shit.
Cool out.
Cool out.
Hey, we can actually save the game.
Listen. I'm not going to let this pass. This thing with the bodybuilders.
I looked up bodybuilder meme and I didn't see nothing, so I need something more specific.
Okay, all right. Okay. I'll find it.
Okay.
I promise.
Sorry, what are we looking for about bodybuilders? I'm
Okay,
unclear.
so there's this thing, right? If you look at a bodybuilder, one of like the really big guys, right? Do you see what is it? Your trapezius, the muscles there on the other neck. It looks like a
behind
little
your neck, between your shoulders.
yeah. So on really big guys, those look like a little man's shoulders, and where the collarbone is, it actually looks like it is a muscle suit. And if you look at it, it actually looks like a little man trapped in a muscle suit trying to get out, because the trapezius muscles look like shoulders, like a little guy's shoulders. And once you see it, it's impossible not to see it.
That is actually how muscles work, though, is that when you exercise, you build up a smaller man inside of you who just sort of tries to muscle his way out eventually.
And I think it is absolutely great. It's one of
You split off into a littler guy, and then your little homunculus erupts from your body and helps you out.
And it just looks like a little man trapped in a and sometimes the faces they make are hilarious. Comment with your bodybuilding stories, everybody.
Wow.
Bodybuilding stories.
We got any bodybuilders in the audience?
Maybe.
We must have one, right? We've got to have one.
Maybe.
Do you think we have one?
Yes.
Do you think we have
It's
one?
not me, I'll tell you that much.
No, wow, fuck no. But it's got to be like we got to have one. Do you think we even? We can't. Do you think we do?
You've had a kind of a crisis of faith on screen right here, Matt. What's going on? You all right?
It occurred to me I don't know how rare bodybuilders are.
I mean,
Rare.
like, I know that I and my immediate circle of friends are as close to the opposite of a bodybuilder as you can be.
Totally, and same. I don't even think I know one. I just it kind of blows my mind. Are they like they're just rare? Are they like do you think there's more astronauts than bodybuilders?
No, obviously not.
Obviously not, right?
Way more bodybuilders than
way
it's
more bodybuilders.
so much easy. You don't have to go to school to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to be like an ace fighter pilot scientist.
Okay. What about firemen? Do you think there's as many firemen?
There's
as
more
there are
firemen.
bodybuilders?
There's definitely more firemen.
More firemen. Probably more firemen.
Okay, so we can agree that bodybuilders are more rare than
Yes.
firemen.
Yes, they're in between firemen and astronauts. You got it.
Oh, fuck. Okay. We need to find a group that is just as rare as bodybuilders.
So you'll have a frame of reference. Christ. I busted out the old chin-up bar recently, because one of the depressing things about life is that one of the only things that really works for depression is exercise. Fucking sucks, but it does actually kind of work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did you cut a piece of wire, Luke? I was distracted.
I did.
Okay.
I did, yeah.
Because I'm trying to think of something that's just as rare as bodybuilders, and I'm coming up empty.
What about paleontologists? Do you think there are fewer paleontologists than bodybuilders?
Definitely fewer, yes.
Yeah.
Fewer.
Way fewer.
Who?
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of... No, I think there's probably more bodybuilders than there are paleontologists.
Yeah. Like, what is a bodybuilder? Is it just a guy who just builds muscle?
Well, I mean, like, the question is, is this like professional and or competitive bodybuilder? In which case, like, I think the number is quite smaller than people who just build their bodies via regular, like, intense exercise.
I guess people who would describe themselves as bodybuilders, people who go to the gym with the intent of doing bodybuilding and are bigger than the people around them as a result.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those guys. There's probably more of those guys. Definitely fewer than firemen, though. That's for sure.
And more than astronauts. It's just that there are really few astronauts.
Yeah. Like, if you met someone who said they were an astronaut, you'd go, what? Really?
Like if you're a politician and you take steps to get yourself the astronaut vote, you are wasting your fucking time.
Are we finally gonna get this thing?
Yeah. The skeleton key is firmly affixed to the Bosch painting with glue. You are unable to pry it off with your fingers, managing only to chip one of your fingernails.
Okay.
Who glues a key to a painting?
Anonymous Bosch, apparently. Fuck, I need to realign with my finger. There we go. What?
Is it the wire you need to use for it, or?
Oh, it's the wire, not the wire cutters, right?
I don't know. I mean, that don't make no sense. I don't. No.
No?
What the fuck?
Use your wire cutters to
So it's
remove the
wire. So
skeleton.
it is the wire cutters then.
Yeah. Allegedly.
What on earth? Okay.
What
Try to use the
on
dagger?
earth
Yeah,
are
use
they
it.
Let's just
doing?
use the
Use
dagger.
Just cut a square out of the painting.
My God. Actually, I put that kind of a very similar graphic of that dagger in my game, the Crimson Diamond, in the museum on the shelf there.
Oh,
Why
hey,
won't this work? Oh my God, I'm getting like inordinately annoyed that it's not working.
I'm feeling something, not panic, because I'm too tired for that. Like, there could be an angry
Oh my
moose in my apartment, and I'd be too tired for fear.
Why?
But something like panic, whatever's after that, you know?
Why is this happening? Or not happening?
Oh, do I need to like? Do I need to like?
Yeah. Oh, gee. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh.
Boo.
Boo.
Carefully use the wire cutters. You manage to remove the skeleton key without damaging the Bosch painting.
Boo.
Look at me. All right.
We're done
Back-
with this episode. Yep.
Oh, we're done. Okay, bye everybody. See you next time. Stick and stay. We love you. Bye.
Fucking. My happiness is gone.
My happiness is gone.
I feel responsible just a little bit. Like, are we all a little bit responsible?
No,
I'm not responsible. Matt did it to himself.
I always do it to myself.
Hmm.
I shouldn't have been happy in the first place.
Yeah.
That was my first
Yeah.
mistake.
Always the mistake. Happiness is a racket that way.
Yeah, I know better now. Thanks, everybody.
Happiness is a scam. See you guys soon.
See you next time, I guess.
Bye, everyone. Look into the void. It looks back.